say what comes to my mind.
If Kevin ever kicks me off his show, you all better protest.
I would never kick Mikhail off my show. Never.
You know, y'all better shut the hell up. I don't live here.
They like to see arguments. Like, we're better than the View.
If I get up, it's going to be trouble.
I still don't live here.
And I like the fact that y'all like when we talk about the people.
All the haters, Beyonce made $80 million last year. How much you got in your bank account? Oh, okay.
I'm on the phone with Michelle Williams. Oh my.
We're not gay. Do we look gay?
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the Skorpion with Mikkel. This is a pre-video to our next video where we made a bunch of phone calls. We want to give a shout. Go ahead.
And that video is good. You have to tell them that phone call video is really interesting.
We call people. We called the first person that we tried to call the first time ain't pick up, and we tried to call him again at the end of the video, and he didn't. And
well, let's just put it like this: the phone call video, for those of you that don't like watching the phone call video, this one is actually a really good video. It gets very interesting, so you have to watch the whole thing.
Okay, and my sister get on the phone, and she
downs the Skorpion
show. She do not like my show.
You gotta hear his sister.
When I'm famous, I'm be like,
not Khia,
bye girl,
not that hater, another hater. There's something about his sisters that just love to hate.
But yes, Tyler Perry made $41 million for the movie Madea Goes to Jail. And y'all see my little tirade about the ignorant people that was in the movie theater when I was in there. But Tyler, you did your thing. This is the most Tyler has ever made in a weekend. Normally it'd be like $20 million when he goes #1. But this time, $41 million motherfucking dollars. Tyler, can I borrow a couple dollars? Can you help fund the Skorpion
I think
show?
Tyler should thank us in part too, because we helped promote his movie before it came out.
We talked about it.
We talked about it and told people to watch. And then people were coming back to us saying we saw it. And, you know, I read a comment where somebody said that they love our show because this is the show that they get on YouTube where they actually find out what's going on in the entertainment world. And I said, that's really decent.
Take that, Bossa Media. Take out the YBF, Perez Hilton, and all you Love B. Scott. All of y'all. Take that.
Take that. Take it.
But it's love for all of y'all.
It's love.
It's love.
It's love.
Because
Because y'all ain't nothing but friendly competition.
Even though Media Takeout get a lot more views than us every day.
That's okay. That's okay.
They
But
be making up a lot of stuff.
Media Takeout drags people's names in the dirt.
Did they say anything
We don't
about
do
Beyonce
that.
to that? About that ugly dress?
Said about her dress. Then they said something about her hair that wasn't hers. Then they said, I mean, when do they not talk about Beyonce?
Now, Mikkel, I know you wanted to address some people because, you know, a lot of Team Mikkel got mad at you for calling out Beyonce.
A lot of Team Mikkel's got mad at me, didn't they?
I'm surprised.
A lot of Team Mikkel's got mad at me yesterday when Kevin called me last night and we were giving our Oscar review. And then today when I got to work and I got to see the comments and then I got to read my messages on MySpace, a lot of you were not happy about what I said about Beyonce's dress and about the whole lip syncing thing. First, let me address the dress issue. My Mikkel's opinion was that I didn't like the dress. Does that mean Mikkel's opinion is
golden?
No.
No, but obviously to you it was because it impacted you that much. Okay?
Who, me?
No. What I'm saying is, if they felt that bad about what you said, it impacted them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what? My opinion is just Mikkel's opinion. Some of you out there may have liked the dress. That's fine. But Mikkel didn't like the dress. You call it apple. I call it apple. No. You call it tomato. I call it tomato.
Well,
you know, come on. I mean, hey. It doesn't matter. The second thing, the lip syncing thing. I was not downing, because some people left me messages on MySpace saying that I was downing Beyonce when I mentioned the lip syncing thing.
Like Beyonce can't sing.
Yeah. They, you know. First, let me just say this. I was not downing Beyonce. My point was, we, including you, we all know that Beyonce can sing and dance. We all know that. I was just a little confused at why she didn't sing live. But then I kind of realized nobody else on stage was singing live either. But the reason why Beyonce got so much attention because of the fact that she's Beyonce. So, of course, everybody else was lip singing, but everybody just focused on
But let's not act
Hold
like
on.
she didn't have 4 performances before when she didn't sing live. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the 4 performances are, then you're not a real Beyonce fan.
But it wasn't the Oscars because she performed live.
Oh no,
at
she
the
performed
Oscars.
4 times at the Oscars live. Remember the 3 times with Josh Groban with the little band, and then when she did her by herself with Andrew Lloyd
So
Webber.
you can't be
and
talking
then
about
with
the
Jennifer
Oscars.
Hudson,
Yeah.
and then with the people from
So you're talking
Dreamgirls.
about a totally different performance.
4 other times on the Oscars live, she performed.
Yeah,
live.
but you're saying there's 4 performances. Wait, what are you saying?
She has 4 performances
where
at
she
the-
has sung live.
Well, she actually, but she sung live, and this is the 5th one. So 80% of the time she sings live.
No,
This
don't
is the
say
big
that.
freaking deal.
No, 95% of the time. Let's just say
5
that.
out of 5.
5, yeah.
4 out of 5 when you sing live. 4 out of 5. Is
Yeah.
80%.
So come on.
Stop
It's not a
hating.
big deal. It's not a big deal. The thing about it is they all lip sync. So what? Who cares?
This is my biggest
They all
thing,
lip-sync.
though. This is my biggest thing. Y'all got on Mikkel because he got on Beyonce on something small.
But see, then
who wants a yes man? If Beyonce, look, I would want somebody in my look at me. If I went on the red carpet looking like this, with this yellow shirt and these green pants and these white sneakers, and y'all like, yeah, Skorpion, you is fierce, honey, and all of that, bitch.
Then you be
you
phony.
try that to me, bitch, you phony. And I look at that paper and say, oh, Skorpion looks fucking horrible. I will curse you the fuck out for telling me I look that good and then read
But
that
see,
I look
I think
horrible.
the thing is, me being a real Beyonce fan, I think that
Or maybe it was Tina Knowles' birthday and she wanted to wear the dress even though she knew it was
that was
horrible
a
on
Tina Knowles
herself.
creation too.
Yes.
And I was just like,
I don't know if it
what?
was or not.
No,
but
it was. It was on the
I knew
House
it
of
was
Darion
House of Darion.
website.
I knew it was
Oh my
House of
God.
Darion.
It's just, I mean, let me tell you something. I'm a big Beyonce fan. If you all don't know that, then hey. And I think somebody like me, who gets on camera and just loves the hell out of Beyonce, I think it's good that I can also say what I don't like. Because a lot of you out there have been waiting for me to say, you always kissing Beyonce ass. How much she paid you? Well, she paid me more than you do, that's for sure. But anyway, I didn't like the dress.
Yeah.
Does that mean I don't like Beyonce? No. It just
No,
means I don't like the dress.
Madea-
And the Oscars was last night, so let's move on.
Madea, Tyler Perry, look, if you want Oscars, you're going to have to change your whole way you doing movies. I can see that right now. You're getting people that's nominated for Oscars in your movies. Now it's time for you to get your movie to be nominated for Oscars.
That's
okay?
right.
So Medea's going to have to step her game up, baby boy.
But you know
if
what he
want
said?
that Oscar.
He was on The View on Friday, and I got to
I
watch it
watched
today.
it. Oh my God,
But
it
did
was
you
so
hear what
good.
he said? It was good. He said that they asked him, because there was a rumor going around where he said that he was going to be putting Madea to rest for good. That this was her last movie that she was going to be
Didn't
in.
he say he's going to change
But
that
he said
though?
he's going to change it. But what he said was he's going to make movies with Madea not back to back. Where he's going to make a movie with her, and then you probably won't see another movie with her until like 4 years later. I think that
He made us wait a long enough time for Madea, because we didn't see Madea since the reunion. So we had a couple movies without Madea, and it was just good
well,
to see
she was
Madea.
in Meet the Browns at the end.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was. Meet the Browns. Yes, she was. Because that was the scene.
Meet the
where
Browns?
That was the scene where they was doing the car chase.
Oh, but y'all, she ain't had no big part.
Yeah, but she was in that movie. I mean, whether it was big or small, Beyonce had a small part in Cadillac Records, but she was
Oh,
in
no.
it.
No, Madea wasn't in there for no half an hour.
So what? But she was in it.
Child.
That's like if I was in Madea for 1 second walking across the screen. I was in it. It doesn't matter.
Anyway.
How you gonna say she wasn't in it, but she was in it?
Look, let me just tell you, like, the biggest thing that I got from that movie, Madea Goes to Jail, is that you can't blame nobody but you. That's the biggest thing that I walked out that movie theater thinking, like, for all the things that happen to you in your life as you grow older, you can't put it on nobody for blaming how your life went. And I thought about this way before the Chris Brown and Rihanna thing. Like, as much as Chris Brown seen how his stepdad used to beat on his mom, don't fucking blame that on you beating on Rihanna. Don't blame it. And a lot of people say, well, children that grow up in those type of homes do the same thing to somebody else. But you know it's wrong.
One of my coworkers said the same thing. When I tried to explain it to her, she got so upset. She was like, I'm tired of people using that as an excuse.
Yes, to use it as an excuse. That's one thing I should have said on the camera, and I never said it. But to use it as an excuse is bullshit. It's bullshit. And I'm going to talk on some real shit.
I didn't know his stepfather was blind.
Well, he got blind after he shot himself in the head for him about to leave. But anything that goes on with you, don't blame nobody but your damn self. That's what I walked out the theater with. And like, that is so true. And that goes back to a song by my girl, Miss Jackson. It's called You. You pointing in the mirror, you pointing at other people. When are you going to take a look in the mirror and look at yourself instead of blaming other people? Stop doing that. You know who needs to do that? The rapper named Khia. You're blaming everybody for your failed success. Stop saying Janet Jackson should have put you out there. It's not her. It's not her. It's not for her to put you out there.
If you're going to blame Khia, I mean, I totally agree with you.
Who's going to put
nothing,
Khia? Can you picture Oprah putting you on her damn show?
Okay, listen. Now, listen to this. I agree 110% with what you just said. Totally. No disagreements at all. But if you're going to say Khia, stop blaming Janet, then you fans out there have to stop blaming Matthew for Kelly's failed success. You can't blame anybody but Kelly first.
No, that is not true.
Yeah, that's
true. That's not true.
No, let me tell you something. Wait. I'll let you finish.
Now, go ahead.
I'm not finished.
Say
I'll
what
let
you
you
got to
finish.
say,
because this is my thing. This is my thing.
I'm going to get on your ass.
You can blame Matthew, but you also have to blame Kelly. You know why? Because Matthew is just the car, but Kelly is the driver, and the car cannot move unless it has a driver. So, Kelly, unless you speak up, which you have done, but in the past, you should have spoken up sooner rather than later.
But
because who's to say, hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean? Let me tell you something. I know how to drive, right? I know how to drive. I don't get in the car and I don't need somebody to help me drive. You know why? Because I know how to drive. I'm sure Kelly knows how to drive too.
That's different.
It's Kelly's career.
But that's different.
It's not different. So how is it different from Khia? How is it different from Khia? Khia's blaming everybody else for her failed success.
Oh, she can't blame Janet Jackson. She has to blame her motherfucking management label, okay?
But you're telling her not to blame them.
No,
you're telling her not to blame them.
Janet Jackson.
But wait a minute. But why can't she blame Janet?
What the fuck? It's not Janet's.
Why?
It's not Janet.
Everybody blames Beyonce for Kelly's failure.
Janet is not her manager.
Beyonce for Kelly's failure.
Janet is not her manager.
Didn't they? Tell the truth.
Why did they blame Beyonce?
Tell the truth.
Oh,
did they not do that? Did they? Yes or no?
They did, but
all right
to blame Beyonce,
yeah,
y'all kind of wrong. But
kinda.
you know what?
How is it kind of?
You know what?
They were wrong for blaming Beyonce.
How about this?
Because Beyonce wasn't Kelly's manager. Matthew was.
Matthew is all about Beyonce and Solange, okay?
Okay.
That's all that matters.
So why
okay?
are you blaming Beyonce?
No,
why do you blame Beyonce?
Wait a minute.
Why?
You asked me a question.
Okay.
I don't blame Beyonce for nothing. If you go to Skorpion,
but you just said kinda.
Wait.
That's not fair.
Wait, because we don't know what Beyonce really is doing behind the scenes.
And we don't know what Janet's doing either.
Oh, Janet,
we don't know. See, you see how one-sided he is.
No, that's not one-sided.
That is one-sided.
Janet don't have to say, "Oh, Khia, come on."
And why does Beyonce?
Girl,
why?
This is where it comes to with Beyonce, okay? She like, oh, Michelle. Oh, no, Michelle is music. Everybody is liking this. Oh, fuck that. Release Beautiful Nightmare on her fucking ass.
Oh,
Release
come
that.
now.
Come on.
Come on now.
I've been drinking.
Kevin,
I'm sorry.
you just said it yourself. You just said it yourself. The point of Tyler Perry's movie was, don't blame anybody for your failure.
Wait.
Blame yourself.
You're twisting this.
I'm not twisting it. You're twisting it. You just said it's okay to blame Beyonce, but it's not okay to blame Janet.
Now let's go back to what you said earlier. You said, okay, the same thing with Kelly. Kelly can't blame nobody but herself, which is wrong. You don't know if Kelly was actually speaking up for herself. We don't know what really was going on behind the scenes.
So wait a minute.
But wait, don't cut me off. Don't cut me off.
Go ahead.
Don't cut me
Go
off.
ahead and say it. Just say it.
We honestly don't know what was going on behind the scenes. Now look, if we hire someone to be our manager, to be our agent, or anything, they're supposed to be doing their job. Okay?
Yes.
They're supposed to be doing their job. Now, if we know that something ain't right, we supposed to get on their ass, because if you supposed to be helping us, we can't book ourselves on these shows by ourselves.
Yes.
We cannot do every fucking thing by ourselves.
Yes.
So if you're going to be in my corner, I'm going to need you to help me. We don't know what came through for Kelly with scripts, movie scripts, TV shows, anything. We don't know what came to Matthew that Matthew declined on, but said, you know what, baby, this would be good for Beyonce. We don't know any of that about what went on, okay? So to say that everything that happened to Kelly is her fault. That's wrong, because Kelly ain't paying people to promote her on BET, MTV, VH1, on the Tyra Show, Oprah, none of that bullshit. It's not just Kelly by herself. Kelly cannot do it on his own. So to be the driver, okay, first of all, just because you the driver don't mean your car fucking works, okay? You got the steering wheel, you got the motherfucking wheels, you got whatever's in the front of the car, you got your mirror, your side jaws and everything. So it's not just you being the driver.
Wait a minute. But what do you do if you get in your car
and
your car don't work?
You're going to
go get it fixed, right? You know how? Because the car can't move by itself to go get it fixed. So Kelly, like I said before, Kelly,
now look,
you were the driver.
This is my thing.
If your car don't work, you call up a tow truck and you get that shit fixed somewhere else.
Wait, this is my thing though.
Okay?
Now some people are content. Well, you know what, bitch? Well, my mirror is gone. I'm alright. I'm alright with my mirror being gone. I'm okay that the radio don't work right. I'm okay that this seat is fucking busted. Now, when you really care about it, sometimes it's too late. They might say, oh my God, but girl, this shit is done. It's too late.
It may be too late now.
And it may be too late for Kelly. It may be too late for Kelly.
It may not be, but it may be.
But you know what? Kelly's going to have to put her heart and her soul. All Kelly got to do is look at Sierra. She like, everything this bitch doing is wrong. Sometimes people's lives is for you to not to do. Okay? You follow by example. Like, oh shit, well, she doing this, and this shit ain't working for her. Well, you know what? Let me do this shit on my own, and then it might work better for me.
Why is everything with Sierra fans, why is everything that she does an excuse? Why is it because her album, oh, well, this is pushed back, so that's why. Like, for instance, somebody put out a lame excuse. The reason why her movie hasn't come out yet is because her album was pushed out.
Share Beyonce.
Oh, please.
Who cares?
Yes,
nobody cares. Nobody is going to flock to a theater.
No, they're not.
But her fans.
Oh, but her fans. And you know what? And you know what the numbers are going to be at the box office? She'll be lucky if she comes in the top 5. Hell, she'll be lucky if she comes in the top 10.
Then her MTV movie flop.
Let me tell you something. As much as people hate on Beyonce, they will fly to a Beyonce movie faster than they'll fly to a Sierra movie.
Now, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Now, as much hating as I do on some other artists, I do not buy their fucking shit. Jennifer Lopez, I don't hate on her, but I ain't buying her music, okay? Now, her new song, it kind of reminds me of Feedback. Y'all asked me to talk about it a year ago. It reminds me of Feedback. Now, I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of people I talk about. I don't buy their music. Beyonce, I'm going to buy her music. I love her voice.
Because you're a fan.
I'm a fan. I love her voice.
But you like to
sometimes
criticize.
I'm a stan, but I'm a criticize until I get the fucking music I want. Now, just because I might be 1 out of 1 million people that love what that don't always love what she do, it's all right. I'm a fan. I'm allowed to do that. Janet Jackson, bitch, step your motherfucking game up. A lot of fans don't say that. That's what make y'all stands, and that's why I don't like a yes man. And I love the subscribers.
Or do you think I changed from my
Mikkel, you still a stand, but you just didn't like something, and you called her out on it. Who wants a yes man in their life? If you married to somebody, you're not going to agree with everything that your husband or your wife do. And who's going to want you to say, oh, well, I'm going to go play football. Well, go ahead, go play football, and he get hurt, then what? Be like, at least show some type of concern or something. Come on. I don't want no yes man, and I like to subscribe and say, well, you know what, Skorpion, you was wrong. Skorpion, you right. Mikkel, you was wrong. Mikkel, you was right. I love those type of people. And I might even try to debate with you, bitch, saying, you was wrong for telling me that I'm wrong. It don't matter. I still appreciate it, because I took my time out to respond to you for saying I was wrong with something.
And you know what? I love what you said when you said that some artists need to look at other artists' careers. And I think that people, not downing Kelly Rowland, but I think that some of these artists should look at what she did for the past couple of years and how long she took to finally leave Matthew. You don't want to be like Kelly. You know why? Because we don't know. It may be too late for Kelly. We don't know, because she's 27 or 28.
28
she's not 20 like Rihanna. You know, Kelly in the music business. Kelly is already a veteran because she's been out for like 12 years now. She's a veteran. So you never know. It may be too late for Kelly.
But let me tell you something, though. It could help her, because Beyonce is turning 28 this year, and she's still saying teeny bop the song.
Yeah, but the thing
so
is,
Kelly,
this is the thing. Beyonce has been consistently on top ever since she came out with her solo album. Kelly has come out with two albums so far that hasn't done that good.
The plan was already make her a star, and you know what?
Yeah, but see, the thing is, but can I just say this? Okay, I understand that you said the plan was to make Beyonce a star. But whether the plan was to make her a star or not, Beyonce, and you have to say she was already a star. Whether somebody made her a star or not, she was already a star. Kevin, you have to be honest. Some people have it, and some people don't. Beyonce is one of those people that have it. I love Destiny's Child. I love Destiny's Child. I love Destiny's Child.
So bad.
But to be honest with you, Kelly is a great artist, but Kelly does not have what Beyonce has. Now, hey, let me tell you something. Rihanna had it for a while when Beyonce didn't have it. Rihanna was on top.
Kelly needs to stop thinking she's Beyonce. That's the thing.
And she needs to stop mentioning Beyonce every time she does an interview.
He's so bad.
Every time she does an interview, she needs to stop saying, well, I went to B for help, or I got B to help me with this.
Destiny's Child should not get back together.
Telling people
Destiny's Child should not get back together until everybody has their own fucking success. That's the end of the story. Because then, as soon as they get back together, they only got back together because Beyonce felt sorry for them. Because Beyonce wanted to put a couple of houses in their pocket. Come on. But to me, and I don't care what the hell y'all say, but to me, Destiny's Child was always built to make Beyonce the star. Once that happened, the album Destiny Fulfilled came out. To me, I'm looking at that title as a subliminal message. Destiny Fulfilled. Okay? There's only one child that's Destiny. Okay? If it was a group, it should have been Destiny's Children. Okay? Let's be real. Okay? It was made to make Beyonce a star. And if you don't see that, then you're fucking blind. First of all, you got the mom and the dad and everything. If I had my family out there in a group and I was the manager, of course I'm going to make sure that my family member outshines anybody else in the group. But you know what? If I'm just a regular person in that group, I'm glad to enjoy the success because I'm getting change in my pocket too, even though somebody else is the lead singer. But if you're going to be in charge of my career and you're a family member of somebody else big, I want the same shit. And if you can't give me that, I'm going to go find somebody else that's going to give me the same thing. Because anytime you hear Destiny's Child, you do think of Kelly and Michelle and Beyonce. You don't think of just one person. Now, when they say Beyonce, okay, you only think of one person. Destiny's Child, you think the group. I don't think of Destiny's Child as just Beyonce. I don't think nobody does. But
can I ask you one question? Mm-hmm. This isn't a mean or nasty question. Mm-hmm. I want to honestly know, if you had the chance to interview Destiny's Child, if you had the chance to interview them,
that would be the realest interview ever.
Would you in front of Beyonce, Michelle, and Kelly, what you just said, I thought it was great what you just said. And I want to know, honestly, would you say to them, in front of all three of them, that I think that Destiny's Child was built just to make Beyonce famous? Would you say that to them?
Yes. I would say, this is my question, Kelly and Michelle. Destiny's Child. How do you feel about Beyonce always saying she was the lead singer? How do you feel about the name of this group? And to be honest with you, Mikkel, I don't even like the name of this show because I feel like anytime they say the Skorpion Show, like, okay, you think of Scorpions. Why is it just Scorpion? Why isn't it Scorpion and Mikkel? Well, I want to change the name of the show too because I just feel like we have been successful together, and it's not just the Beyonce group. Okay, where it's just Beyonce and Kelly Michelle. The Skorpion Show. Okay, the Skorpion Show, when you say the Skorpion, you're just thinking the Scorpion. But the Scorpion has a cold. I would love to change the name of the show, but everyone knows who you are.
Yeah, now, but I told you this before, that I like it as the Skorpion Show. Mm-hmm. I don't get any hard feelings. I like it as the Skorpion Show. I mean, come on now. Come on. I mean, come on.
To a different video. And wait till the next video.
Video. I don't know. Do you want to make that another video?
Well, this could be 2 videos. But, you know, like, I would honestly say, if it was Kelly, Beyonce, and Michelle in the room, I would say, Kelly and Michelle, how do you feel that it's always music leaking when your music is out? Why is Beyonce music always coming out? Or Michelle, how did you feel when Single Ladies came out when it was your week for your album to come out? How did you truly feel when Beyonce's music?
Or did it even bother?
I know it affected Michelle because she was already upset that they pushed her album back. She was already mad about that. She blogged about that.
You know what's the sad part about it? the sad part about it is that as real as this show is, and the reason why I love doing the show, as real as this show is, the questions that we have, isn't it so sad? Because in all honesty, these questions will never ever be answered. You know why they'll never be answered? Because some people may feel as though I can't answer that because then it'll look like I'm being dishonest or being unfriendly to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I'm just saying Michelle Williams. I'm just using her as an example. If you were to say that to her, do you honestly think that she would answer that question?
I would
without thinking
right
in the back of her head that I don't want to say this because then I don't want them to think that I'm being...
Let me tell you what would happen. The best thing, and Michelle, if you're watching this, to me, the best thing that will ever happen to you is if you be honest with these reporters and people that ask you questions about what's going on in Destiny's Child and how do you truly feel about your career.
But nobody's asking her that. See, that's why they need people like us on TV.
Once we get you to open up, people are going to pay more attention to you. Or people, even though they might try to down Beyonce, to glorify you, it's still going to help you. Because when they was down to Beyonce, what did it do? It helped Destiny's Child. The writings on the wall sold 8 million copies. Controversy sells too. Okay? Mm-hmm. When Rihanna got her ass whooped, what happened? Her record sales went up. These type of things help people. If Michelle went out and said, you know what, Matthew, Columbia Records is not promoting my album like it should. And I truly feel that they not promoting her because of what she did on her MySpace blog. No, on her YouTube blog when she was in London. And she was talking like, oh yeah, they pushing my album back for promotion and all that. I honestly think that they are punishing her for doing that. Like, oh bitch, you want to talk about me? You want to talk about us like that? We're not even going to promote you nowhere. Because I only seen Michelle on what? Jimmy Kimmel? Where else was she at? Wendy Williams. Who really watched that? That was only in 4 cities. RuPaul's Drag Race, she wasn't really there to promote her album, but he did talk about it a little bit. And, you know, we seen that Michelle cried because somebody was performing her song. This is how I knew, again, that Michelle was really excited that somebody knew her song. Mm-hmm. Watch the MTV when them 2 boys were singing her song. She went off when they were singing her song. She like, they knew my song. Oh my God, they knew my song. Who gets excited like that when somebody recognizes their song? Mm-hmm. Nobody. So you could tell she feels... It was almost as if she was just coming out as a new artist. You could tell she felt oppressed, depressed, and all of that. She just needs to relieve herself of all of that. But you know what? We can't make her do that. As much as we want somebody to get off drugs, we can't make them get off drugs. They're going to have to want it for themselves. So I really hope that she wants to leave. I really do. Or if she decides to stay, Matthew, Music World, Columbia Records, step your fucking game up. And I got to go to the bathroom. Talk to them.
I don't want to talk to them.
You don't want to talk to them?
No, I'm just saying. I don't know what to say.
I feel like Mr. Brown. Look at this outfit.
Come here, Jeremy. Jeremy, come here.
What? You see they tape it. Why are you crying? Why don't you go upstairs? Did you go upstairs and take me by? Go ahead upstairs, because you're hard head.
Let me call my mom. Because she just called me. Kevin will be right back soon.
He's been doing it all so long, man. With 54% of the votes, the winning video, of course, is Plies featuring T-Pain.
You still running your mouth, huh? Didn't I tell you to sit down, Maddie, you going to bed?
Go. So that is how we're going to end this video. Damn, this alcohol made me talk about a lot of shit tonight. Thank you so much, Mikhail, for staying this day, because I know normally it's time for you to get ready to go. It's going to take me a while to edit this video, so We're going to end this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you soon. And yes, I did wash my hands. I'm surprised you ain't throw your diamonds up. Oh, you must really be tired. Ooh, Mikhail is tired. Sasha is tired. Rate, comment, subscribe.